Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you joining me on this disgusting day in the stock market. Seriously, I feel like we all need to give each other virtual hugs right now because that's probably how you're feeling. You're probably feeling like, you know what? I don't even want to look at my portfolio right now. And I feel your pain. But in this video, I'm going to give you a potential play that has an almost guaranteed return on investment. Because it's a SPAC. And right now, I'm going to pull this up because right now, as I'm talking, boom, oh, it just went over. It's $10.01 right now. $10.01 for this SPAC. WPF. But if you look right here, it's a Foley Trasimene acquisition. It's a Foley SPAC. Bill Foley also has another SPAC that we really like on this channel. BFT, Bacon for My Tomatoes. Bacon, feta, and tomato, as someone corrected me the other day, which sounds amazing. But BFT is taking PaySafe public. WPF is taking Alight public. But at this price, it's $10 again. At this price, it doesn't really matter who they're taking public. Because worst case scenario, you can redeem your shares for $10 per share. I bought some of this SPAC today. Because again, it's Bill Foley. He's freaking brilliant. He started Fidelity. Very smart dude. I don't think he would make a dumb decision. But hey, we'll see. This stock, at one point, when everything was announced, boom, it ran up to almost $16 per share, and now it's just tanked ever since. And I wasn't invested in it. I didn't talk about it because it shot up and tanked right away. And I didn't want it to be anybody to be holding any bags or anything like that. You know what I mean? Holding bags means, yeah, you've lost some money. But this dropped to $9.94 at one point. So worst case scenario for a SPAC, you can redeem your shares for $10. Now, not every SPAC has a floor of $10. This one does. I did check the SEC filings. Some have a floor or an NAV, they call it, of $9.50. I've seen, I think that's the lowest I've seen, $9.50. But $10 for this SPAC is technically the lowest you would have to sell your shares for. I bought some at like, I don't know, 10.08 or something like that. Really, really, really inexpensive. So I'm down a little bit. But I'm not down as much as I have been from some of these other plays like Nano Dimension today or some of these others. Another SPAC that's really cheap too, actually under $10, is CFII. Pull that up here as well. Wow, $9.66. Very crazy. But I really, really like the idea of investing in a company with calculated downside. Now, in case of this SPAC right now, WPF, and please correct me if I'm wrong. If you know something I don't, if you have a crystal ball and you want to tell me what the future is going to look like, please do. But as far as I know, this has a calculated downside of right now 0. Nothing. Right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But I'm parking my money here because I'm hoping that at least we'll see a 5 to 10%, potentially a 20% gain on this share price over the next few weeks, few months, whatever. Because I think this market sucks right now. You guys agree? I hope. I know you agree. For many, many reasons, because I hear the pessimism in your comments. I read your pessimism in the Discord. And it sucks that we are having to learn what a crash looks like and what a correction looks like firsthand by losing money. But that's what happens when you invest in the stock market. Now, a little bit about the company that WPF is taking public. I think it's important to know, is it a good company or not? Even though in this case, it may not even matter because it's $10 right now. But Alight Solutions is the company that WPF will be taking public. Alight Solutions is a business process outsourcing multinational company based in Lincolnshire, Illinois. Alight is a cloud-based provider of integrated digital human capital and business solutions with proprietary AI and business analytics. It says unlock enterprise growth with future-ready human capital and business solutions for the age of disruption. Learn how to take your company to the next level. 25 plus years in business, proudly serve 1,400 plus We put people first, serving most Fortune 500 companies. That's pretty cool. So they streamline a lot of services for companies like healthcare benefits, payroll, dependent verification, workday deployment, all that kind of stuff. They streamline and they use a software as a service business. And what Bill Foley is trying to do is hopefully, just like PaySafe, is to make this business run a little better, to fully go software as a service in cloud. And that sounds like what Alight is working on right now. So I like this company. I like what they're doing. It sounds like this is a really good business to be in right now. And I'm excited for WPF to start moving the needle and go in this direction, because in my mind, this is the absolute floor. This is the absolute bottom of where it could trade right now. $10, 9 something, right? And again, worst case scenario, unless I'm wrong, which I could be, I'm often wrong. You redeem your shares for $10. I haven't had to do that. If any of you have redeemed shares before, let me know what the process is like. I think it would be helpful to everybody. And if you're able to comment that down below, hey, I'll make a video about it, or I'll pin the comment, whatever. You know, we're all a family, guys. Let's hug it out. This market sucks. Don't cry. Don't curl up in your bed. A lot of people are thinking, you know what? I saw it in my Discord today. Like, I'm just going to crawl into bed for 3 to 6 months and watch a lot of Netflix and look away. That's how people are feeling right now. And I'm not saying that's a good idea, but when there is bloody times in the market and you don't have money to take advantage of the dips, it might be best to look away. If you're holding companies that you believe in long term, that you're willing to hold long term. If there's more speculative plays, it may not be a good idea to look away, because you could wake up and there's no more coffee to smell. You know what I mean? I have no idea what that means, but it's fun. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. This market's absolutely crazy. It's bonkers, but there are still deals out there. There are still trades to be made. There is still money to be made. We saw it yesterday with Rocket, right? So just pay attention to the market. Now, RKT is down a lot today. It's down 30-some%, but it went up 80% yesterday, right? So there's still deals out there. There's still money to be made. So you just have to look a little bit harder. And I've been talking about that for months, right? That in a bear market, there's still some deals. And I think WPF is one of those deals. There are other SPACs that are right around $10 per share. It may be a decent strategy to park some of your funds in some of these SPACs, because the downside potential is far less than where the upside could possibly go, right? So that's my strategy with these SPACs right now. So thank you for joining me for another video. I appreciate you. As always, if you didn't already do it, hit that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.